Namaste, everyone. Welcome to Dream Challenge, where I channel specific messages for you. This is not on a collective scale. With that being said, please take what will resonate. Okay. I also want to add on that you already got some sign from your highest source of belief system, and you only come here for this specific segment of my readings solely for confirmation. The segment here, in terms of readings, are based on predictions or interpretations that will take place unless I say otherwise. See this as a segue of guidance until it takes place, as an extra reassurance beside your spiritual team and or your belief system. Welcome, collective. I hope you guys are doing well as always. All right, so first message number one. And this is not so much is going to take place if it hasn't already, because I got this one based on clairvoyance. Okay, if you know what that is, you know what that is. Okay, so somebody's person wants to get married. It's that simple. Your person could be your divine masculine, divine feminine, a twin flame. Okay, a regular smuggler soulmate. Pick and choose where you are in your journey in life. Okay, I will say this though, the person that wants to get married is a masculine energy. Though hopefully by this point you know that I don't discriminate in terms of who the messages are for or coming from. Okay. But this is more so from a masculine male energy that wants to get married. Okay. So take that in resonance. Let's continue. Message number two is more based on this segment of a reading, okay? Um you will have some sort of realization or epiphany, okay? Epiphany about your twin flame when you are going to sleep, okay? You will see some sort of, I wouldn't say a vision, but like, I wouldn't say a dream either. So I'm not sure if you're spiritually inclined as well or your person, but what I was tuning into was you and your twin flame, your boo, is going on this cute little coffee date, okay? During, it could be spring, it could be fall. I know that you guys were in a lot of clothing and the sun was out. I do know that um, carrot cake is going to be taking it home, be, be on the menu for takeaway. Okay, excuse the English. I literally just woke up, but yeah, you guys could be in the UK during the time. If it's not that, it could be in Canada, America. Um, in terms of your person's skin color, they could be like a native British guy. And I feel like this is where it gets kind of um, complicated because, like I was saying, you're going to go on a date with somebody. You're going to see again an epiphany, a vision when it comes to your twin flame. However, I'm also getting the energy of, like, the person you're with is not your twin flame, but they could come off as your twin flame. Okay, um, they're not karmic or anything, but it's not the right person, or it could be in a way whereas you guys meet, but you also are not aligned with each other. Um, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna pull one card because I don't want to confuse you because I feel like you're gonna get confused as well. Um, Okay, so for my Angel Oracle deck, it says here acceptance, daydream, and the ocean. Okay, so you have come to terms with this person when it comes to epiphany. Because I got the card daydream, it could be in relation to you viewing this in the dream state, okay? But something needs to heal. So, because I'm literally getting the energy of like you feel your energy. Oh, sorry, you feel your twin flame, but you're not feeling them in person. So I don't know if something if it's like an outside thing where it's kind of like it's not your type, but they're your type energetically. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, but I mean, the food is good, okay? If you feel like your person is not your type based on your like they how they look, right? I mean, maybe it's something you need to kind of go in within and reevaluate. I will say this though, it's a feminine energy that's kind of like, yeah, I went on a date with my twin flame, or I know who my twin flame is, but there's a lot of well they're not my type and they look like this and you're not feeling how your divine masculine is looking because it's not who you go for, if that makes sense. I will say this though, in terms of how you look, um in America they say that you are like somebody that's like light skin, so you have that complexion and you have short beautiful hair, very soft, very soft feminine type of vibe. But when it comes to your person, you're just not feeling how they are looking, okay? You both are, again, what they say in America, like in a brown couple. So you guys are from the same background, um, but it's kind of like, yeah, it's just not what you go for, and not to be like that. But in my years of getting messages for the collective, specifically for twin flames, a lot of times when we come across our twin flames, it's always um, something that doesn't fit. Okay, out of the based on the outside looking in, you might feel it on your energy, but then it's kind of like. And personally, as somebody that reads energy, because this is what I do, I feel like it has to do with like some patterns, what you're used to. Um, Let me be for real. If it's broke, you have to kind of fix it. So, like the types that you went for wasn't it, and the universe is bringing somebody new, and you might not feel the template, right? But it is somebody that will fit you in such a way where it's going to be equal to you and your energy and your wants and your needs, and not just based on what's on the surface. I'm not trying to sound self-righteous here, but just to give you like an open mind that the people that are good and right for us, usually if you went through a lot of trauma, you know, we might get the ick. And that is because of things that needs to be evaluated and healed. Okay. Uh you know what? Let me move on because I am being extra now. So I'm not quite sure if the following message has a tie, but you or your person could be heavy into Marvel or Harry Potter. I know that's very generic, but there might be some link here. Like that might be your topic of discussion: Marvel or um, Harry Potter. Heavy emphasis on Harry Potter. Um, if that would be your next date, please let me know in the comments because I am secretly a Harry Potter fan. So, let me move on. The following message here is, oh yeah, for anyone that's like a Marvel Harry Potter fan, because again, I'm not quite sure if it's tied to that message, the cute coffee date situation. Um, so like I'm getting the energy of like you're gonna meet somebody, and that would be your guys' like main interest. This is gonna be your person, as in you will probably get married, but you have to listen to your intuition because there's something that you might miss. Um, in the process of interacting or going on these dates or talking about these topics when it comes to your person here. Okay. I didn't get like a gender clarification when it comes to this message. Okay. The Harry Potter moral fan situation. But you might not feel like you can like take action. Okay. Whether you're male or female here, because you will have some sort of preconception that it's karmic, okay, and it's not what you like attracted, aka it's not based on your manifestation, but it is. This is somebody that's actually um, your life partner, okay. Um, if we're gonna throw away for you guys in this section, like the twin flames, the soulmate, all that, mumbo jumbo. This is somebody that you're gonna spend your life with for eternity, as long as you love. Okay. Heavy on Marvel, Harry Potter interests, but somebody will feel like, okay, it's not what I manifested, and it's gonna sound weird now because it might lie again basis on trauma. So you might feel like this is not toxic enough, so therefore this is not what I want, but it's literally what you need. Okay. But somebody will run away. I do feel that way, but what's meant to be is what's meant to be, and that is what I'm tuning into. All right. Excuse the word fumbling and whatnot, the grammatical errors. So let's move on. Um, the last message on this list is that there's gonna be 80s party or event, and you are a feminine energy that likes to dress tomboyish. You are of Caucasian descent, and you are gonna be invited to or surrounded by people that is kind of like they work in like in the fashion industry. Um, or they are dressing up as escorts from the 80s 90s. I'm not quite sure, but I do know there's an event, unless this takes place in the 80s, which I usually don't get messages from that time. Okay, it's more so what's gonna happen if it's not already happening. uh so like I say, take what resonates. You could have been at this 80s event dressed up as, what's his name, like Tom Fielder, the guy from uh like Breakfast Club, I believe, or you have a Tom Bush look to you, okay, and your dad or your stepdad or uncle, yeah, decides to take you shopping. This was very Beverly Hills ish, but yeah, during at like a opening event, uh, you will come across this group of femme fatales dressed as 80s chicks from the 80s, and you guys are in the same age bracket, okay, and you will have your first like sexual experience, or I would say your first LGBTQA plus experience, okay, and you are feminine, but you like to dress tomboyish, and the person that you're going to interact with in this setting is also somebody that's a Caucasian, but they have like very voluminous hair, almost black. They are Caucasian as well. Um, Slim, like fit body for that time. Okay. Um, what people will say a bombshell back in the days. Um, but yeah, but you all are age of consent. What's creepy here is that your dad or your stepdad, I don't know if they would say this, but you over here, unless they're thinking this, they would say something like how they wish they could have made a move when it comes to like the young individuals there, the young females there. Okay. And it's quite gross. I personally feel if you hear this, you're definitely gonna cring and feel some type of way because I am doing it. Um, but in the olden days, and if your dad is old fashioned or your stepdad, they come from an era of a lot of people will say this as boys will be boys, even though they're like in their 40s and 50s. But I digress. Let's move on. Okay. Um, yeah, something about how you're chewing gum is gonna definitely attract like one of the bombshells there. So she also gonna have like very piercing eyes. It's giving like green, black, mix, blue green type of vibe. Um, she's gonna wear a black tight dress, and you are gonna be like in a. If you're the tomboy, you're gonna be in a coat, oversized caramel coat, and yeah, I think the actor's name in one of those 80's like flicks is Tom Bueller. Don't quote me on it. It's been a while since I watched, you know, classics. So yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to this reading. Thank you guys for stopping by. I know there was a mixture of things. As always, good luck in your journey in life.